Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. This is your future fairy potato, just another potato, and welcome to another video of Enigmatica 9 Expert. And today we are here on the core of the base, because today I want to seriously invest on some source generation. As on the previous episode, we managed to set up at least these 2 pressure chambers together with 4 arcan compressors, which will be useful in order to produce pressure, in order to use these pressure chambers. However, we will not still use these ones because we still have some stuff to do before that. We have to think on a way of producing energy and that kind of stuff. We also managed to visit the questing room, and so we got this Theridium. We got these Theridium crystals, which will be very useful very soon. There's a lot of stuff that we can do with these crystals. And finally, we opened some, but not some, almost all the rewards that we had. I still have some rewards to claim, because we got some achievements while we play. But we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that feels quite cheaty to have, I'm not gonna lie. You have a lot of for example, these reinforced components. We have some upgrades. We have some dynamic tanks. We also got a lot of charms, ammunition, a lot of create redstone stuff. And although we did that stuff that feels very little, I managed to make a 45-minute video out of that. I don't know how, I don't know why I can't do shorter videos. But as you could have seen on the beginning, I made some preparations. And this is all the preparations I made. We have to set up 3 different things. So we have to set up the Wixies, so they produce better potions in order to get a better flutes of source. We need to set up the main tank system, and we need to set up a way of collecting and transferring and buffering a source into the places we will be using. Now, of course, 576 buckets is not a small it's not a small number, and I think it's going to be more than enough for our current production of source. But yeah, having set up the dynamic tank would have been better, especially for future proofing. But this also works. So I'm planning to grab a source from the Wixie hut into here and condense the source into liquid, and then from liquid transfer it into the places we are going to use source. So for example, to the rings of vitality, where we have all our weird sprigs and drink mix, and also to here to the pressure hole, in which we'll be using this source in order to convert it into energy. So that's the idea. I'm thinking first we are going to do all the logistics for this, for the transferring of the fluid and condensing, and then we are going to start setting up all the relays and the source jars in their respective positions, and then we are going to set up the Wixies, because I don't want to backlog the amount of source we are going to produce. So remember, an alchemical sourcelink will produce more source from potions when the last potion is more complicated, it's more complex. So a 4-step potion process like this one, from awkward to healing boost to 12-minute healing boost to grievous wounds, will produce more source than if we would stop on healing boost 12 minutes. Now the problem with this is that we need a kind of catalyst, maybe to call it, that will transform this from positive into negative effect. I'll be using a combination between fermented spider eye and mandrake roots, but my plan is to depend on mandrake roots. However, this is all of this stuff we have. We don't have any more mandrake roots or fermented spider eyes. Now I'm spending some source we have backlogged in order to hopefully produce a lot of mandrakes for now. And also sweet berries that are used on the process. But yes, it's quite slow and everything is just filling off bamboo. So I'm basically just throwing out. Yes, they grow so tall. They just produce so much. And I've already take out some of them. So I might need to take even more of them. You can see here I've been like just exchanging all the jars we have here full of source. And still have here backlogged a lot of potion of shielding, which I'll be using to start up all the source before setting up these the Wixies. So let's start. And I hope this episode is shorter. But you know, every time I say that, it just becomes longer and longer and longer. So let's just have some hope. Now the first thing I want to do is set up the fluid tanks wherever I need them. So I'm thinking of putting a fluid tank here. Like somewhere here. For example here. I say small buffer. Well, small is 64 buckets, it's a lot, but and also a small buffer. And then the idea is to take this fluid source link and the source jar. So we just put the source link here. I hope this works. Or maybe I'll have to put it above, I don't know. But the idea is to put the source link there and then the source jar. The source link will take maybe I can Dominion 1 this? No, I don't think so. Yes, the source link will take a fluid source from the tank and then convert it into regular source. Now, ideally I want 4 mechanical pumps coming into, well, extracting from the tank. So maybe I can have 4 roots that will go around the base wherever they need it, and then some buffers tanks to buffer the fluid there and use it wherever it is needed. But for now, I will just use 2 mechanical pumps, and I think I'll just put them on the front. Now from here, I also wanted to use valves in order to make some redstone logic. So in case, for example, because I don't want to buffer 64 buckets of source. For example, in that place I would like to buffer 32 buckets of source, and I want to say whenever that's full, then deactivate the mechanical, deactivate the transportation of the fluid using the valves and some redstone clutches. But valves require redstone, iron, in order to craft them. So for now, I'll just have to use clutch and coke wheels in order to try and make some redstone fluid, some redstone logic. Well, whenever I'm using, for example, four pumps and I'm building a bigger logistic net, I'll have to change the way I use redstone logic for this. And valves are not necessarily the most cheaper, but the more easier to work with. And I still don't know how applied energistic will be implemented in this mod pack, because maybe we don't have the opportunity to use source storage disks or source P2P tunnels. So yes, everything will depend on what we need in the present. Now in this place, I don't know where to where to set up this tank. Maybe I'll build something here. Maybe I'll build something here, like a small stand for the tank. But the idea is the same, right? So we have the fluid tank. A jar and a sourcelink. How many stress? 3000 stress. I think that's going to be more than enough. This big one produces 5000 stress units. And I'll most likely have to build another one if I want to upgrade my create contraptions. Sorry, not contraptions, but my create system. So it's time soon to do some piping. So there is something important you have to take into consideration, and is that fluid pipes, well, these pumps won't pump infinitely. There's a limit. There can be at most 30 fluid pipes between each pump. So for example, here there are 25 fluid pipes. So from here, just to be safe, I'll just put a mechanical pump. So I'll put a mechanical pump every 25 blocks. And we also need a fluid pipe for a mechanical pump for insertion of liquids. If I'm not mistaken, the next one should be here, or it's on the other side. It's here, okay. So this one should connect there. have to put some decoration there below. But that's all the piping in it. Now it's time to set up the relays. So, I won't put the Wixies yet. I'll do that at the end. But I've already at least locked all the potion jars. Now, let's start planning. So I want two source jars here. I need one with a splitter and one without the splitter. I also need one extra source jar here. So maybe I'm complicating myself a little bit, but I think it's gonna work. So I want a splitter here. This source jar will send to this, and the splitter to both of the jars. This first one will serve as a buffer for the Wixies, and the second one will split again. Yes. So this one sends here. It was sent to this source jar to the splitter, and then I have to set up the splitter twice. So no, actually that's going to be a bit more complex. So so again, the source jar will go to the splitter. The splitter will split into these two source jars. This one will be a buffer for the Wixies, and the second one will go to the main storage. And then this relates to the jars. No, it says it doesn't have any tech location. Maybe I need to power this up. Let's try very quick. So let's see if everything sends properly. You can see now this turned into liquefied source, 4 packets. And this is partially full. Now we already checked that the relays system work. Now we have to check that the Wixies work. So for now what I'm going to do is use this jar potion for now. And I'll put a alchemical source in here. Yes, and this should start up everything. And use all the stuff that is there. So the recipes are okay. And now we only have to put the Wixies to work. Now Wixies will take items from this repository. They already sent some some source to the Wixies. Oh, you know, this won't send because this jar is full? Don't tell me that. Ah, no, it's sending, okay. No, this one is sending there now. Oh. So the first one will be in charge of Aqua Potion. The second one, Healing Boost, level 1. The third one, Bursting Vitality, 12 minutes. And the fourth one, on Grieving Boots, 12 minutes. This is crafting this, and this is crafting the Grieving Wounds. And this should take from here. Good, 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 good. Now we can just leave this Wixies work here in peace. And if we come here, this should be clean up. Yes, 22 buckets now. I think this would be faster if I just send to one source jar instead of 2. Let's do that. Is it going to be faster? Okay, now it's not producing. It's not sending. Why not? Oh, this splitter is only... Oh, this is going to be a problem. So I might want to... This is consuming so much... What I might want to do is take this one. I think I only want to have one of these here. Oh, yeah, this is the... Maybe I can put this one in the back. Maybe what can I use is, instead of using a source relay, use a splitter here. Yeah, I think this is going to be the idea. So the sourcelink will take from this this potion jar and will send source to this source jar. Then this will split into send into main storage and into this buffer here. In case there is no full here, it will use this buffer as a source for these cauldrons. And this will send the source into main storage. And then everything gets condensed by this condenser. Okay. Well, I hope this actually works. We have 74 millibuckets of source. That's enough for a couple of... well, at least to buffer one tank. And of course, you would be thinking, what happens whenever these two items they finish? This sourcelink will just take from the bursting vitality of 12 minutes. Up to this point, it will be like using the shielding points, the shielding potions we used on the beginning. Now, of course, using these two items is much more efficient. You get more source, but it is still profitable only using this bursting vitality, or at least that's what I want to believe. We'll have to check. Okay, I think this is going to be enough. So, and as you can see, this is pumping, but I don't want to pump it yet. So if I deactivate this, this shouldn't be moving. Yeah, it doesn't move. Okay. And everything... this one doesn't stop. Of course, if I want this one to stop, then I should put the clutch below. Yeah, this works. So, now it's time to pipe stuff. And this is working. Okay, that's one. Maybe this is too slow. Does the speed have something to do with this? No. Okay. This is working. I don't know what. I think it was that it needed some time, but this is working. I put this liquefied. Should be able to send source there. Yeah, it's working. Okay, this is working. This is working. Just turn off both latches for now. And I'll clean my inventory and stuff like that. Okay, so I spent 2 hours setting up all of this. And this is full. Oh, look how many crystals. Well, after finishing organizing everything and just doing random stuff, this is almost half full. So for now we are doing we are gaining source. We're producing more than what we are consuming. No, I won't get too much into producing energy yet, because before entering into the next stage of the game, I want to rearrange and fit some stuff around the base, working some infrastructure and stuff like that that will make our life easier in the future. But just as a sneak peek, how does this pulsating crystal work? So it says that it converts source and aura to energy. Here we have some source. If we put this one down, for example here, this will take some source from here, and together with some aura, will convert that into energy. Each percentage, well, not each percentage, but a small chunk will translate into 20 or 40 KFE. So you can see, yeah. And the idea is to put this one around this place. above this, and it will just transfer directly energy to this. What I want to do before doing that is invest on modular routers. These modular routers have an upgrade that can transfer energy wirelessly. So for example, if we put this modular router here, we can make so it transfers, so we get energy from here to the router, and then it transfers this energy wirelessly to the machines that are connected to. So I want to invest on that. However, we need two important stuff in order to start investing on modular routers. And the signalum dust you can get from aluminum and manipulation essence. Of course, in this case, we would be using the mixing of creates. Aluminum on the other side, you can get dirty aluminum in the thermofing processing through kaolin powder and redstone acid. Kaolin powder, you get it from pressuring calcinated kaolin pearl, and you get this from the same machine but using kaolin clay, and you get this through alter infusion clay. And with clay you get passively from dripstone dripping. It's a lot of stuff. I want to rush that. But even to rush, we also need plastic. We need to start investing on plastic. And plastic you get from manipulating biodiesel in our case. Biodiesel you get from mixing vegetable oil with ethanol in this machine here, which we can produce. Now, ethanol you can get from various crops. Vegetable oil you can get from seeds. And yeah, we mix both of them and we get biodiesel and drop of glycerol, and this one we can use to replace for abjuration essence also. These dyes are not that hard to get. The blank runes we get from the pressure chamber also, from fluid dust and skystone dust. Skystone dust we get from offering moon dust. Now, Spirit of Calling, this is something that you get after getting the this sub-zero dust. However, if we go to our storage, I thought I had some of that. Well, never mind. We cannot make that yet. Never mind. Oh, but I think we have some blank runes, maybe. Oh, we only have 2. We need 5. No, we cannot do that. Change of plans. So yeah, we just have to. We cannot rush the modular router. But essentially, what we would like to have is a modular router and transfer energy wirelessly instead of rely on the depositing crystal. In that case, we also have this meter, the energy meter, which we can put between 2 machines and put this depositing crystal on top, and then just get energy from that and transferring it to the sites. I think this is going to be the route we will be taking, because it's not that hard to do this. But before doing that, I do want to invest on some on some future proofing and infrastructure before getting into Enigmatica. And I want to divide these improvements into videos. This is going up slowly, but it's going up. I want to divide it into 2 videos. The first one, I want to invest on create mod, getting more infrastructure. So for example, having this rolling mills its own place, having a mechanical press setup, having mixing setups, a bunch of them, not only one. And now that we can craft the this logistic course, now that we have some Carmenite, and we can craft these knives, I think it's going to be a good idea to get these rituals going. Yeah, we can do all of that stuff. So I want to invest on logistics course. So the first one is to improve my create setup. This ore processing module will stay like it is for now until we unlock the crushing wheels. Once we unlock the crushing wheels, I want to improve this one. I'll have to take out all of this thing and then rebuild it. And I would like to possibly build a second floor of this and then have all of these machines there. And the second bit I want to do is a little bit of everything. So for example, I want to get all my armor repaired and get basically everything repaired. Try to look if there is something I can do to improve my armor stats and stuff like that. I would like also to, now that we have the source production, I want to invest on logistics. As you can see, this double chest is full. And this is not something I would like to have full, because I would like to produce mandrakes and sweet berries as much as I can in order to make this profitable. Not profitable, but more efficient. So I want to invest on a better logistics. Now that we have the logistics course, we can do storage controllers. This is easy. This tablet of warping is also easy to do. The only thing is the logistic course. But now that we have the possibility to do this, I would like to improve logistics, not only here, but also here with the Bring because this also gives us some experience and food and leather. So a lot of storage options. I want to invest on it, and also maybe on some star bunkles, so they can grab stuff from there and transfer them into here, into this place, right? Into main storage, so I can have them also accessible from here, and maybe I can make it so all the sweet berries and mandrakes goes into the Wixies hut and stuff like that. So I want to invest on that. I also want to invest on this Tethered spell book. I'm going to get more spells, and we can easily do that with the scribes table. It's not really that hard of a thing. It's not that hard, and in my sense we can already do this. We have plenty charm of lives. So yeah, like, small things I want to invest on. Also getting some more resources because we are getting out of redstone, and that's not something we want to get off, you know. So, and then after all of that, I'd like to commence the next stage of this final chapter, and that is getting this Snow Queen. And with these 315 buckets of liquid source, it's time to live. If you are still here, thanks for watching. I hope this video is short. I hope I can make it short. You already know which ones are my plans for the future. And yes, next 2 episodes or 3 episodes will be quite chill. But after that we will have to enter the actual expert grind. Thank you for watching. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you have a better day, because it can always be better with my phone. So see you next time. Bye.